Hello, hello, hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome. I'm Darlene. Thank you for those of you who are stopping in. I see we got some people joining already. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if my camera's kind of sort of, you can see all my art stuff back there in the background and my messy art table. But this is not about that, is it? No. I thought we would start. Wait, my bracelet is making entirely too much racket there. I thought tonight, while you get your questions ready, and I'm going to ask that you hold those to one question, please, each. I thought we'd start by, there we go, asking what this full moon eclipse that's happening tomorrow is going to bring in for those of you that are watching this video. So I thought I'd just pull some cards to see what tarot has to say tonight about that. So let's see. Go ahead and start your chat there whenever you're ready. But let's see. I'm going to ask, what's this full moon? Yeah, full moon, not new moon. Full moon eclipse. What this is going to bring us. What wonderful things. Full moons are about releasing and letting go so that new things can come in. And who knows? And of course, it depends on what part of your chart, what house it's falling in for you. That's different for everybody, of course. So let me see. Oh, we got one coming. Oh, look, that wanted to come out completely upside. Oh, no. I'll start over here. It kind of came out sideways. I'm not sure if it was deciding if it wanted to come out upright or sideways, but anyway. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's hope that's an omen that we're going to be letting go of things that are holding us back, letting go of maybe even addictions or those kind of. Let's say that. Yeah, that thing. All right, what else is this full moon eclipse likely to bring? That is way too many cards, Spirit. I can't take all those. Do that for me again. So if you're here, let me know where you are. Thank you. I'm always intrigued by that, where people are in the world. Interesting. All right. Well, communication for some of you. Of course, I didn't specify if this was love or relationship or money or whatever, so it's very, very general. But I do feel just real strongly this devil card, because of the way it flipped out. And I know you probably couldn't see that when I was doing it. It was below the camera. Maybe that's a little better. I want you to be able to see the cards. But it was just giving me this energy of, for some of you, how about this? For some of you, it's going to stir up those things that are holding you back. And for some of you, it's going to say, hey, it's time to let this go. It's time to do something about this. So either way, it's going to stir you up around those things. The devil card is things that are restrictions holding us back. Again, it can also be addictions. Those things we love can be anything from alcohol to sugar to, that person. And I say that, right next to it's a page of cups in reverse. This can be overindulgence. It can also be somebody who's not emotionally available or even overly emotional. So bear that in mind. I have been feeling really quite emotional today, to be honest with you. Kind of melancholy for no reason whatsoever. Everything is fine in my life, knock on wood. So I think, again, I'm pretty affected by the energy of the moons. And so that's what I feel like. Some of you, just beware that might be affecting you that way. You could even be feeling a bit lethargic. While the nights typically do represent motion, this is the slowest moving energy in the tarot. And I've just never gotten that message from this card, but I did tonight. So could be you're also putting together, somebody out there is putting together some kind of a project, some sort of something you're working on, and it just feels like it's taking forever. And there could be a lot of conflict around this. So if that's work for you, there could be a lot of conflict, competition for something. Oh, great. Hey, Teresa, great to see you. Yes, and Mary's here. Okay, and Wanell, hey, sweetie, good to see you. My BFF is here. Always love her support and so appreciated. So we were saying, again, I think this is just a general energy of this could be also, I'm feeling too, for some of you, kind of going on in your, there's a horrible glare, isn't there? Sorry, going on in your own head. This competition and conflict, again, could be what's going on in your own head. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. I know I can't see you, but I feel like I can. I know you're out there. Excuse me. And then lastly, we have this King of Wands, which, the King of Wands is a go-getter. He's an entrepreneur. He's out there taking care of his business. And I feel like that's what the most of us are going to be doing. We're going to be taking care of our business. But let's don't get caught up in the more materialistic things of life, because that to me is what he's the king that would do that. He's more shallow, more materialistic, and I want to look good, king, nothing wrong with that, but let's just don't get wrapped up again in those kind of addictions. And again, I think there's going to be a bit of communication around. I know y'all can't see with that glare, communication coming in, but there's also things that you can't see, things that are hidden. You may have some fears that are coming up around this full moon eclipse. Just stick to what you know is the truth. Just stick to what you know is the truth. Just tell the truth and don't worry about you. You're not responsible for how other people take that truth, assuming you're going to be kind. But it also is going to bring, many of us, going to bring in change. The death card is transformation. It's endings so that new beginnings can come. All right, well, that's just it. And I will say again, just watch that darker side. We all have it, don't we know? We all have it. All right, let me see. Teresa, so nice to see you. Yes. And Mary, Mary, let me tell you how this is going to work. I'll tell all of you, whoever's here, how this works for me. Because I keep hoping somebody's going to ask me to pull tarot cards, but they don't. That's not why you're here. Everybody wants to hear from their deceased loved one, and that's sweet. That is just so sweet. I just love that, and I'm going to do my best. First of all, the pollen is up here. My allergies are awful, so I'm going to apologize if I have to take a little sip. My throat's dry and all that. So this is how it works for me. I kind of wait for a little while till people come in and gather in. And I know there's somebody here that's not speaking up yet because I can see the count here, and that's okay. If you're here, everybody's welcome. I welcome each and every one of you. But the way this works for me is in this venue, in this platform right here, right now. I'm going to open myself up now, and for anybody that on the other side that wants to come through. Now, Spirit is in charge of who comes through. I'm not. But I will talk about that for just a second, because I can also channel. I can go out there and invite somebody to come in and talk to you, but that's not always appropriate. And I have very high ethics and morals about doing this. It's not always the right thing to do. And I have to first and foremost decide, using my intuition and asking Spirit, is that the right thing to do? Maybe it's the right thing, but then not the right time. So there are a number of reasons why they might not come through tonight, but I will bring through who comes through, who shows up, who Spirit says, okay, we're gonna connect you with this person tonight. And I don't know if that's somebody on the live or that's somebody that might see it later. So bear that in mind. Also bear in mind that if you are not alone in your house and somebody else is there, somebody I'm bringing through could be one of their relatives or loved ones. So just bear that in mind. It's just what goes with the territory. So I do have somebody coming through. I have no idea who this belongs to. I don't. Sometimes I get a sense of that, and sometimes I don't. He's very handsome. It's a gentleman who, honestly, he reminds me of Cary Grant. Now, for any, I don't know how old most of you are. I know a couple of you are older. We're not old. We're just older. So hopefully you'll know who that is. But Cary Grant, he's had darker hair, and I'm seeing him kind of salt and pepper hair. 6 feet, maybe, good looking guy. And he's not saying who he's coming through for, but he's showing me a couple of things. One is he's saying to whoever this is for, you will always be my princess. You'll always be my princess. So that's going to mean something to somebody out there. He also is saying that he's showing me a car. Just a second. There's something about a car. You kept his car, or you kept the car that y'all had. I don't know what this is, something special about this car that you kept, maybe even still have, or you kept for some time after he passed, because there were some kind of really good memories. Maybe I don't know if you dated in that car, or maybe that was your first car, or, I don't know the story there, but he's acknowledging that you did keep it, at least for a while. I don't know that you still have it. Now, if this is making sense, oh, thank you, Teresa. This is making, if anybody knows who this is, please chime in. If not, like I said, I'll assume it's for somebody who will see the video later, because people do watch these later. Let me see if there's anything else he wants to say. Whoever this is for, you had a really, really hard time with his passing. I know that's a very generic thing to say. We all hate to lose loved ones, but he's saying you hit it, you were brave, you hit it well. But your sister knew, and she was very, very worried about you. And I think she eventually told you that, but I don't think you knew that up front. I think she was afraid that you might not be able to carry on. Can we say it like that? All right, let me see. He's saying he's proud of you and how you've pulled your boots up. Pulled your boots up. You know how that saying, what is it? You pull your boots up by your bootstrap or something like that. I'm just delivering the mail here. He's saying, because you're a tough old girl. You're a tough old girl. So maybe he said that to you. Maybe somebody in your family has said that to you. Okay, let me see if I can move on. Spokane, is that? Oh, that's right. Did you tell me that before? I don't remember that you told me you were from Spokane, Teresa. I think Mary told me she's from Oklahoma. Is that right, Mary? I think you said that earlier. We were emailing earlier. Excuse me. I do have a, yes, Oklahoma. Okay, good. I have never been to Oklahoma. It's just never made it out that way. I hear it's pretty, though. Let me see if I have anybody else coming through. Oh, I've got somebody's cat. I had to be sure. Is that my cat? I miss my kitty. Oh, I love my Rocky. That was his name. No, this is like a tabby cat. Tabby, like an orange tabby cat. Anybody have one of those? I love when pets come through. Let me see. He used to go to the door and do this little circle thing. It used to make you dizzy how he would he, she, he. I think it's a he, would do this little dance, a little circle dance. You used to tease him about something about You're making me dizzy. Stop that or something to that effect. There's some trick you taught, whoever this is for, some trick you taught butterscotch. Oh, okay. Go to Colorado, yeah. There's a trick that he used to do for treats, and I'm trying to figure this out. It's like he would crawl up on you, not like a dog, like on the ground. No, it was like he would crawl up in your lap and do some kind of a trick for a treat or something. Red tabby. Pardon me. Did you? Okay, now I might be calling you out if this is you. I don't know, Mary, but did you used to put the treat like around your mouth and he would come and take it out like you were kissing him or he was kissing you or something? You would put it something. Somebody out there did that. Just say, no judgment here, boy. I love my pets. Pets are not pets. They're humans, aren't they? We treat them like that. My daughter probably, okay, maybe, okay, that might have been, yeah, but somebody used to do that with like a little crunchy kitty treat. That's sweet. Okay, what else? Does anybody have a name they want to give me? Just a first name. Somebody you're thinking of, a first name that you would like information on. Are you saying that that's what you did with Zoe, or are you asking for information about Zoe? Erlene, is that your sister? Okay. Let me see. Okay, one at a time here. Let's see. Zoe. All right, 1 second. All right. Okay, babe, time out. Time out. No more names. Let me catch up. One when now I know, full disclosure, y'all, I know One she's my friend. And so I know who Zoe is. I know Zoe was her dog. So full disclosure, this is not any kind of psychic message I'm getting about that. However, I am getting a message from her. And so One has just recently moved to a new house with these beautiful walking trails, but it's winter there, and I don't think she's explored many of them. But I've got a message. She's telling you, because she was showing me her walks with you on the beach in Oregon, and how you think of her there. But she's saying she wants you to know she's going to be on these walks with you in your new place. Just because you moved doesn't mean she's not with you. And there's going to be a special place that you're going to be able to sit down, like a bench. I don't know where this is, but somewhere in your new place on one of your trails, I think it's overlooking the lake, there's a bench, and you're going to sit down there and you're going to feel her. You're going to feel her with you. And that's going to kind of be your special new place that you can remember her and just feel her energy. All right. Well, I'm going to look forward to getting to see that for myself when I come there. Okay, let's see. Erlene, and she's doing fine. One else. She's doing beautifully, by the way. Okay, let's see. Erlene, the lady that raised you. Give me a second to switch gears. So you lost touch with her, and has she passed? Because I kind of feel like, Mary, has she passed? Because it doesn't feel like it to me, but I could just be wrong. She passed 32 years ago? Can you confirm that for me? Okay, thank you. Because there's something different about her energy, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. Y'all just have to be patient with me. I always say this, I'm not Western Union. Okay, did Erlene have 2 children? One? Did she have one natural child? Well, maybe you were the other child, because I'm seeing 2 that maybe she didn't give birth to 2. Okay. And let me see what else. You were younger? You were the younger of the 2? Were you the younger of the 2 children? She had a child, and if I think she's referring to you as her second child, were you the younger of these 2? One day I'm going to figure out how to do this live so I can hear y'all. Anybody else can hear you, after the live. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not seeing your message here answering that. So, yeah, but that's not what I know you had a mom. That's not what I'm asking, though. Okay, well, that's okay. I'm going to push on here. And wait 1 second. Teresa, I didn't forget you. Oh, okay. So Shane had a cat. That might have been for you then. Okay. Yes, you were younger. Okay, thank you. That's what I was getting at, because I just need to confirm that I'm on the right track. That's for me, just kind of how I work. It's a slower process sometimes, but it helps me know that I'm on the right. Okay. She let's see. I know that Fig Newtons have been around a long time, but she showed me Fig Newtons. She used to give you Fig Newtons when you would go to her house to play or go wherever? I think, didn't you go to her house? She might have come to your house too, but I feel like you went to her house a lot. She babysat you at her house a lot. Yeah, probably. Okay. When you would get into trouble, all right, let me see if I can see this clearly. She showed me there's 2 different things. I started to say when you would, she'd need to scold you or whatever. She was at your house a lot? Okay. I'm seeing 2 things. I'm seeing a chair, like she would send you to the chair, or there's a closet, but the door was left open. And what I'm seeing is you in the closet, and I think maybe you were hiding. Were you hiding from her or trying to hide so she didn't catch you doing something? Maybe. Just like a clothes closet, a shallow, regular closet, small closet. But I'm just seeing this young child in there kind of ducking up underneath the clothes, sort of hiding. Maybe she put you time out in the chair. Maybe, I don't know, 2 different things. uh, chased you, y'all. For those of you who won't be able to see this dialogue later, she's saying she chased her with the switch. You know, my dad used to make me go out and cut my own switch. I won't forget that. No, well, never go there. She never caught you. Good on you. Oh, good on you. But you used to try to run and hide from her. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just seeing you. Maybe you played hide and seek in this closet. I don't know, but I'm just seeing you hiding in this closet and whatever that's relevant. Maybe I don't know. Don't remember that. Whatever. Let's see. But yeah, she did love you. Absolutely, she did love you. And when you sometimes would go to sleep in her lap, she would hold you tight in her lap. Didn't she do that for you too sometimes, or that happened anyway? You did hide with siblings. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Because she did. She loved you like her own. I mean, I'm just seeing her. She was a kind of a roundish lady, and she would hold you up in her lap, and she would just know, and you would fall fast asleep right in her arms. I'm seeing that. Did she have a, how can I put this? Tumultuous relationship with her partner, her husband's partner, husband/partner? Was he not always kind to her? Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't have done that. I mean, it's not something you would advertise or tell the children if she was taking care of you. But yeah, he had an unkind. He didn't do it all the time, but yeah. Well, that's not relative to you, but it did come through. She's, when you said she chased me with a switch, never mad at me. Yeah, I think she chased you because she wanted you to run, because she didn't want to catch you, because she didn't want to hurt you, because she didn't really want to use the switch. That's the truth of it. I mean, gosh, my hair's so wild, She didn't really want to use it. That's why. Just letting you know that. All right, I'm going to go back up here now to Teresa. And where are you, Teresa? Shane had a cat. Let's see if I can get anything on Shane for you, Teresa. Excuse me. I don't think that. I don't know. I'm not. Well, okay, hang on. Let me just switch gears. Sometimes, when you downshift, that second gear kind of grinds. Let me grind my gears here. Let's see. Shane for Teresa. Oh, Australia. Awesome. Mildred, thank you for letting me know. Welcome, welcome. What time is it there? Oh, I can't even. You 6 or 8 hours ahead, right? I don't remember. What time is it there? Teresa, I know. My ADD's kicking in. I'm all over the place tonight. All right. Shane, I was going to try to get 10 a.m. here. Okay, great. Well, maybe you're having a cup of coffee. It's wine time over here in the U.S., or water in my case. Okay, Shane. Did Shane die as a young man? Can you verify for that for me, Teresa, if you're still here, hopefully? Oh, and thank y'all for all the likes. Thank you. That is so helpful. That just, tells YouTube, hey, let's show this to more people, and helps my channel grow, and I'm very grateful. Teresa, are you still here? Can you verify that for me, that Shane died as a young man, not teenager, but I don't think. Teresa, are you here? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Did Shane like to be by the water? Did he, or like water sports of some kind? Teresa, can you verify that for me? Sure. He was 35. Okay. Did he enjoy being by the water, like lake or anything like that? I need to be sure I'm got the right person here. Because I'm seeing him kind of on the banks of a lake is what I'm seeing, whoever this is. Very athletic, and he loved all of it. Yeah, okay. Because it felt like an athlete, it felt like a sporty kind of thing. I'm not just going to go there and sit and stick my toes in the water. I'm going to go take the canoe out or the kayak or whatever it is. Okay. Pardon me. Teresa, is this your son? It feels close. Son or possibly nephew, but thank y'all for being patient as I know this is a slow process waiting for these. There's a delay waiting for the answers to come in, but I don't want to give bad info here. It's just my ethics. I just want to know I'm on the right track. And then we can, okay, thank you. Yeah, it felt like your son. All right, let's see. Thank you, Mildred. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, you like my southern drawl, Mildred. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. Thank you, Mildred. I really, really appreciate that. Okay. Shane. Okay, y'all bear with me because I have to swim in this energy when I'm connecting with it. And Teresa, this is a little upsetting, so bear with me. Just let me get this energy here. I'm not sure if this is your energy or his, but it's sad, and I want to just feel it for a second here. I think he was troubled. And it feels to me, I don't know if he took his own life or he would, or could have been accidental. Oh, tennis. Okay. Yes, I could see that because it's the terrain I was seeing is very much like in the South. Like I'm from Alabama. Well, I live in Alabama. I'm from Georgia, but that kind of terrain. This okay, back to this, Teresa. I'm feeling now. I'm assuming this is him. I'm feeling very disturbed. I'm feeling agitated, irritated. Like trying to words are hard. I'm feeling the energy, and I have to translate that into words. It's just like this. Excuse me. Kind of a tornado inside of me, and I want to cry. But I'm strong and I'm not going to do that. And so I'm holding it all back, and I want to talk about it, but I don't, because people think I'm weak. And I don't want people to think that about me. And I've got my family to think about, and I've got my career to think about. And that's just not what I want people to see. That's what I'm hearing. I don't want people to see that about me. He tried so hard to fight this part of what was going on in him. I think that was one of the things that water did for him. And if you notice my throat, I mean, I was coughing before, but I can hardly, this is the energy I'm feeling. It's just like, oh, I can't, like I want to say it, but I can't, it's just the back and forth of, I have so much I want to say and express, but I'm not. I'm holding it back. I started to say one of the reasons he liked to be out on the water is the calming effect that the water gave him. It was the calm. That was one of the few places that he could feel that calm. He was born in, I wish they would let that, I can't see them. I can't read that last one. Tragic. He was brave. It was tragic. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm on the right track here. Yes. And that is the word. That is the word. I felt like he was fighting it, but yes, brave. That's totally it. He was brave. And I feel like he had this certain tenacity to fight it for the people he loved, for the people around him, for the people that he cared about. And he felt like it was almost his job to protect those people that he loved from that, whatever this thing was that was inside of him. Thank you for verifying that. Okay, let me see. I'm talking about toward the end, I'm hearing him say, I just want quiet. I just want the peace. I just need some peace. It was like, again, there's this swirl, tornado of thoughts and emotions and agony, his own agony of dealing with this. And he just wanted peace from it. He just, like, I'm kind of seeing his final moments. And he's just saying, I just want to feel the peace. And I'm just seeing him kind of slip away, and he's touching the peace. I don't have words for this, y'all. Bear with me. I'm doing the best I can, but I feel him start to feel the peace when he's letting go of his physical body. He's starting to feel the peace, and he's so grateful. And I'm going to cry. I'm just sorry, y'all. I guess it's not very professional of me, but it's feeling that energy. Sorry, Teresa. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, so many people on this planet are suffering quietly and silently, and all they want is some peace. I get a little, more than a little frustrated at humanity sometimes. We're chasing so many shallow things and so many things that we can't take with us, that bigger house or that car or that relationship, and none of that matters in the end. We all just want peace. We all want that. And some people really, really, really struggle with that more than others. And I think Shane was one of those. I think that was, excuse me, I think something he struggled with most of his life from adolescence anyway. I'm feeling kind of from adolescence on. Oh, Teresa, I'm so sorry. I knew that was going to make you cry, and I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, because I know if this is resonating, that's who I'm bringing through for you, and it's a blessing. I hope you see it that way. But now, having said all of that, and I'm sorry, I always wear waterproof mascara for these things because I'm a blob of blubber sometimes when I do these. Um, but here's the good news. Okay, here's the good news. He's fine. Okay. This is interesting. I've never gotten this message before, y'all. So just news alert. I know that there is a transition time for us when we leave the 3D and we go over there to the non-physical. There is a time. It's like an adjustment. We're making adjustments, and we need to. Thank you, Teresa. We need to adjust. I mean, I don't know any other word to use for it. Transition. And so that transition takes some of us longer than others. And I do think it took him a little bit longer. But he did get there. He did get there. And I want to be clear, because there are souls who don't. There's souls that get trapped, and and I think he had help. Now, let me see. All right, what's this coming in? I'm seeing a male figure. Excuse me, y'all. Older than him, like your generation, like a parent or uncle older, that's on the other side, that was there to greet him when he came. And y'all, I just saw orbs all over my screen here. Somebody would timestamp that. I'd be grateful. There was an older man that passed, was there to greet him. I don't know if this was like a father or uncle, but somebody he knew. Can you verify that for me? I know you miss him. Teresa, I have always said, if one of my children died, you might as well put me in the box with them, because I don't think I could survive that. So you have my total respect. I just don't know how people go on after that. I don't. Can you verify to me this other person, because I am getting him being looked after? It doesn't matter if you don't have to verify that. I can see it. It's an older man, older to him, like I said, like your generation, either his father or uncle, somebody, could have been a grandfather, that he looked up to. Okay. I think these two were fairly close. I mean, they were close. They were close. And in fact, I'm hearing this older gentleman and your son, Shane, made a pact. It's like, okay, there's a lot of good info in this video. I hope somebody out there finds it, just in the subtext. When we get ready to come into this three-dimensional world, we kind of have this is my image for it, but like a round table, and we have a soul tribe that we come into lifetimes with again and again. And so you have like this meeting, like a pre-birth meeting. And these souls that you know or have known come in, and you have a discussion about, I'll be the parent, I'll be the good guy, and I'll be the bad parent. Not bad, but you know what I'm saying. I'll be the good guy, bad guy. I'll be the guy that gives you that robs you on that Saturday night and steals your wallet. And I mean, that's trivial. These are more important people in your life than that. But you make contracts with people like, I'll be the abusive parent, even though on a soul level, I love you and I love you so much that I'll be willing to sacrifice and come in and give you this lesson. Sometimes it's that. It's not always rainbows and unicorns. But this man made a contract with your son to come in because he knew he would leave before your son and be there to greet him, to help him with this transition. Whew, okay. Polly, I'm sorry, my bifocals need replacing. Polly, welcome, Polly. I'm saying that right. Thank you for being here. So, Teresa, this is just, obviously we got some good info, and I just saw another orb. Somebody please timestamp that for me. I have to go back through. I love it when they show up. That he's okay, and he was well cared for after he left. He struggled. Yes, he struggled a lot, but when he went through the transition, he got to see, it. We all go through a life review, right? But he was greeted warmly and with open arms from the family on the other side, and particularly this gentleman. He's just showing me he really took him under his wing, and he's been by his side ever since. So I know you know who that is. I don't need to know, but he's doing just fine. Now let me see if he has anything else to say. What is something about a shift? What is the shift? What does he mean? Spirit, what is the shift? What is he talking about? Teresa, I don't know if this makes something about a shift. Do you work a shift that you just change shifts? Is a shift in something in your life? Were you just talking about a shift? Is this, I don't know what this means. Were you just talking to some? He's saying something about a timeline shift too. So I don't know. Do you know? Did you have a conversation? Were you watching something recently about shifting timelines? Maybe you saw a video about that or something. Something about a shift. Oh, y'all! I'm so sorry for the coughing. He's also saying, speaking of shift, you are going through a shift. Maybe it's in your life. Maybe you're getting ready to retire. Maybe there's some shift that's happening, and he's acknowledging that. So it may be a twofold message for you, but he is acknowledging that, and he sees it. He says, you're going to be just fine. Oh, he says, you're going to be just fine, Mom. You're going to be just fine. Stop worrying. Oh, yeah, he's busting you on that one. Family tragedy after he passed. Oh, no, more tragedy. Oh, Teresa, you've been through it. Yeah, he's busting your chops a little bit about being an over worrier. He's saying you worry too much, and he wants you to stop that because he's afraid you're gonna cause you health problems. So please take that to heart. All right. Anything else? Was there a younger brother or cousin, male, that, because he's telling me something to tell them I got your back. So whoever he was, there was a younger male he was close to in the physical that's still here. I don't know if this is a brother or cousin or could have been a best friend, but I think he was related. Okay, thank you. Yes, okay. He's saying to tell that person that he's got his back. He's watching over him too. Okay. Okay, Teresa, I think that's it. They're pulling energy back over there, and I hope this has helped. I just said you've been through a lot. I can tell by your story you're sharing here, and And thank you for letting me read and bring Shane through for you. I'm very, very grateful. And let's see. Anything else? Did I miss any questions? Let me see here. Grandson. Okay, okay. Well, he's looking over him. That's very clear. Every day. He's telling me every day. Did your grandson just Frank? Sorry, y'all. I told you the pollen is awful, but then sometimes, like that last message was getting my energy in my throat, was really getting stirred up there. So I apologize for all the coughing. Let's see. So Mildred in Australia, that is so cool. I love that. Australia, and we have just not all over, but at least 2 continents represented here in several states. We got Minnesota here, Oklahoma, Washington, Alabama, freaking Bammy, as some of us call it here. You're welcome. You're very welcome. All right, last time, anybody want me to pull a tarot card for them? Talking about living people here. Anybody want me to pull any tarot for those living people on the live here? For you, not your deceased loved ones, for you. Anybody have a question? Polly, yes, okay, sure. All right, you, all right, Polly, let me pull something for you. Well, you want to ask me a question, or let me just pull a card? Just pull. All right, let's pull. Let's see. All right, we want to know what's going on for Polly. Let's, you're welcome. What does Polly need to hear? What's going on? What does Polly need to hear, please? Thank you. Whoa, all right. All right. I may bust you on something or somebody else. I don't know if this is you doing this or somebody else is doing it, but maybe you've been checking somebody out. Somebody you've been curious about, or somebody's been curious about you lately. Maybe this King of Cups. Could that be you? Because, and I say that because we've got the, sorry, y'all. Let me turn that. See, I'm in the dark now, but you can see the card better. Now, this could be messages, this could be communication, but the Page of Swords is known as the spying card. That spying can be looking at somebody's pictures online. It can be looking at their Facebook page. It can be any of that. Somebody you were curious about, maybe not curious about, or you haven't heard from. This can also be no communication, and you want to know about this person. Is this who you want to know about, or is this you? Mm-hmm. Somebody that either, again, I don't know if this is you or who you're asking, you're thinking about, but whoever there is, this is a lot of love. All right, hang on a minute. But he is a crush? Ah, okay, all right, I got you. Uh-huh. Well, spying can be just literally daydreaming. I mean, it can be. It doesn't have to be anything serious. It can just be daydreaming, thinking about them a lot, wishing and all that good stuff that we do. Are you wondering, or have you been wondering if he's got somebody else? Because the answer is no. I think you're worried that this is not either. Okay, no, I'm going to take that back. I think you're worried that this, whether or not this can be a fertile connection. And I'm talking about pregnancy. I'm just mean in the broad sense. But also, I think you need to work on your self-confidence a little bit. I think you are a little bit lacking in your self-confidence here. And you're wondering, so if you have reached out to this person, or this person knows, I don't know if this person knows you have a crush or you don't know. I don't know about it. True. Okay. Daydreaming, sure. Yeah, I know. I'm guilty of that one. Very guilty. And that's kind of, anyway. Because I feel like, I don't know, does this person know that you have a crush on them? Or is this maybe a friend that he does know? Okay, good. Because again, this is back to the Empress in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're second guessing yourself. It's like you're wondering, should I put in this effort? Is it worth it? Or have I done all the, what I'm hearing is like, let me see if I can put this into words. Like, if you're getting to know somebody and you're kind of flirting with them, and then you say something, and then later after they leave, you think, oh, why did I say that? They probably think I'm an idiot, or they think I'm this or that. You start second guessing yourself, wondering if what you said and did was the right thing to say and did, if you invested into this correctly. That's what I'm feeling. And again, it's I think you're starting to doubt yourself. And I all right, now that's, hang on a minute. I'm going to ask for some advice. Okay, so I got the story right. What is Spirit? What do you want me to advise Ollie here? What's the advice? Okay, thank you for that confirmation. What is the advice here? What should Polly do in this situation with the crush? All right, 1 second. Okay. So all right, this person, I don't know, this could be you. This could be you. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 stories. Either this is you, and this is either somebody from your past, could be, that you're still thinking about. This could also be telling me you've lost your self-confidence because of something that happened to you in your past that ended. Maybe you had a relationship, we've all been there, and it ruins our confidence for the next, we kind of feel wounded. And and so it could tell me that you're not done healing from that. Now, this could be the other person. So reverse the role if it applies more for the other person. If it's the other person, then it's telling me maybe they have ended something recently. They're not done healing over this. But I really like these cards because we've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's like the most positive, one of the most positive cards you can get. With patience. Be patient. True for me, not sure for him. Okay, this is you then. All right. Because it's saying, here again, I got this, and I shuffle, and this card came flying out anyway. And you're debating about if you should put any more work into this connection. Because, again, I just get whichever one of you has come out of a relationship or ended another relationship somewhere, I think you're just not done healing yet. You need to give yourself a little bit more time. But this has very good potential. This Wheel of Fortune says very good potential if you are patient. This is the Temperance card. This is essentially patience. It's an angel here, taking 2 cups and pouring from one cup to the other, trying to balance energy and balance in general, in the relationship, in the cosmos, whatever. So I think it's just saying, if you are patient, you could have a commitment here. I don't say that lightly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not typically the unicorn and fairy and tell you what you want to hear kind of reader. But this could be, this is traditional. This means it's a priest on the card. Okay, it could be a guru, it could be advice, it could be telling me you could go get advice from somebody too. But I feel like this is telling you this could be a relationship that could go the distance, because this can also be a committed relationship card, like a marriage. Juanelle, you're so biased, and I love you for that. So I think if you just give this some time, I think you're just confused about how to go forward. Oh Lord! All right. So we talked about that there was an ending for one of you, and I think it's just a matter of this is something that is something from the past. Whoever is trying to get over that, they're just not quite over yet. That's what that card means. And they're either confused about it, feel like they're overwhelmed, and have too many options about, they don't know what to do. And I just feel like that's confusion. You're just not sure what to do. That card kind of speaks for itself. The Lovers, there is a choice. This card was originally called the choice, so it could mean somebody here has to make a choice or did make a choice. Okay, you don't. Okay, well, I know this is kind of dragging out. You probably got other things to do. I'll catch you later. I know you. I know you. Thank you, Juanelle. I love you for being here. Because again, I just feel like somebody's being held back right now, and I forget which way to pull that, move it. We talked about this earlier in the very beginning of this reading. I was, for those of you that came late, I was doing a quick card pull on what the eclipse energy meant for those of us who would see this full moon and eclipse energy. And the devil was the first card that popped out. So it's interesting. I did talk about that and what essentially that can mean. It can be addictions. Yes, it can be any kind of addiction. But it can also be restrictions. And it's those things in life that are holding us back. Now, that could be an old relationship. That could be an old pattern. That can be a fear. That can be our feelings for somebody or something in the past. It can be a job. It can be a pet. It can be an illness. It can, those things can be any number of things when we talk about things that are holding us back or addictions. So I just think, again, the Temperance card, just more patience is needed. I think that's, and I'm hearing not just about this person, but with yourself. I think you need to be kind to yourself. You need to have more patience with yourself and believe in yourself. Believe, because I just keep feeling that your confidence is shaking right now. And that's really what, if I were you, I would take this time, this patience that you're going to put into practice, and work on your inside a little bit. Work on your self-worth and work on getting your confidence back. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I think I am toast for the night. I'm losing my voice, and I'm going to call it quits. And I want to thank you all so very, very, very much for being here and making this fun for me. I'm glad I could bring some people through for you guys tonight. And, I'll see you all very, very soon. I wish you all many, many blessings. And wherever you are in the world, take care. Thank you all. Bye.